When you've made games everywhere, when all of your games have always been everywhere, and then someone purchases you, the idea of then not allowing those games that built up an audience everywhere to continue is much different than when you cultivate relationships with studios and they make, say, 16 games in a row for your particular platform and you acquire them. You're not taking anything away from anybody else. The idea that people don't get this is just one idea that's being driven by the need to be important on social media. Look at me, please subscribe to me. It's this sort of haze that affects people mentally. I don't know why it's so difficult to understand this, but Microsoft purchasing a big publisher like Activision and Blizzard, they've got a lot of games that traditionally have been everywhere. They've built up audiences on PlayStation, on Xbox, in some cases even on Nintendo consoles, and Microsoft made it clear today that all of those games, past any and all contractual agreements, will continue to be multi-platform. This is not the same as, say, an Insomniac making games for Sony and keeping them on PlayStation. It's certainly not the same as Guerrilla Games making games on PlayStation and then keeping them on PlayStation. It's not even the same as, say, Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard games that are brand new, created under Microsoft, staying exclusive to Microsoft, Xbox, and Game Pass, which will probably happen. There is a distinction between buying a publisher that made games that already existed everywhere and that publisher creating new games that never existed and keeping them exclusive to your platform. Big difference. The only reason why people don't see this difference is because they need you to comment in their comment section. They need to divide the base, and they need to scream for attention on social media. But here, where real men come for information, that's the distinction that I'm giving you today. It would be just like, say, if Sony purchased a developer, not a large publisher, but a developer, say Bungie, and a game like Destiny that built up an audience everywhere before Sony acquired them. Sony purchased them and said, this game is going to continue everywhere because there are large groups of people on PlayStation, on Xbox, on the PC that play Destiny. No different than what Microsoft is doing today by announcing that everything Activision Blizzard that's already been everywhere is going to continue everywhere. And there is nothing wrong with anything new that those studios do being exclusive to Xbox and Game Pass, the same with Bungie's next new IP being exclusive to PlayStation. What is interesting is if you read the press release, you'll see that they say anything past, present, and future for Activision Blizzard will be multi-platform. But when you look at Bethesda, everything past, present is kind of hazy like Elder Scrolls and Fallout, but Starfield, future, is exclusive. So which one is it? Is it about putting all of these games everywhere, or is it about having exclusive new content for Xbox and Game Pass when it comes to Microsoft and their strategy? If Activision and Blizzard are going to be third party, past, present, and anything new, which is what was said in the release, why then is the new stuff that Bethesda is creating going to be exclusive to Xbox and Game Pass? I think Microsoft's vision is to have Game Pass everywhere, much in the same way Netflix and Hulu exist on one device, but you have to subscribe to both of them if you want the content. The trick is both of them have their own exclusive content, and both of them still exist on platforms like the PlayStation and the Xbox together. Microsoft wants Game Pass to exist on PlayStation right alongside with PlayStation's whatever they have coming out to compete with Game Pass, right alongside Ubisoft's whatever they have on that device, and you choose whether or not you want to subscribe to it. Now, I still think that the idea of having studios create something wholly unique and exclusive is very important. I think Sony's doing that. We're seeing that happen. I don't know if Microsoft has a future in that. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Like and subscribe again, and I'll see you in the next video.